Town Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're
this is my new pickup.
Here's Richie James on the return. And out a little
already
improved
my kick return.
James on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He'll have a first down.
Nice run, Dalvin Cook.
And all the way up to the 46. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I like how we'll do the same play, but different
One
formation.
unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Where are you going, Eagle Harpin?
Here's Darnold. Being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Real quick.
So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number.
Real quick.
20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of the team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And up to about the 26-yard line.
Just outside runs and screens? I wonder. Oh, this motherfucker have Mike Vick? Oh, hell no.
Across the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The give is to Jones.
Oh, no.
First down and much more here for Jones. And finally taken down at the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, no.
Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync.
Oh, my God, Gabe. What? I went to pick it, and he's just like, nah, stop. All right, that's fine.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
What are you running?
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Not what you're supposed to run down the field.
23-yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And this is Cook with a grab.
Nice.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Dalvin Cook.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook.
Oh, wow.
Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. They got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
What the
This
hell?
one complete on the slant route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I'm confused.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Black 20.
Oh, you guys better Rosberg. Why am I...
First down with Roethlisberger. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Man,
good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
Down at the 42.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And 8 yards picked
Now
out.
a first down carry by Jones. He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Eluding the pressure right.
Yes,
And
Jalen
that
Ramsey.
is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey.
This is why I didn't trade him.
What he was trying to do, he was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
And that is intercepted.
Why did he not
by the Pro
react to
Bowl
the ball?
quarterback, Denzel Ward. And a big return
Awesome.
will get him all the
Very
way
surprised he
down to
didn't
the
fumble.
35.
By the Falcons.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And his pass incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On second down, it's Jones.
Oh man, that was a bad decision on
Not
me.
before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 22-yard
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
I'm so confused. What is happening?
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And
Nice
he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind.
Oh, I'm so dumb.
No cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be stopped right.
That was the most
midfield.
fucked up power I've ever seen in my
14 yards,
life.
good for a Panther first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown, Carolina!
There you go.
Dalvin Cook.
Ran 3 different plays out of the same formation.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taki.
Now D.D. Westbrook to return.
Fuck you, D.D.
And
Westbrook.
he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Where's my recent?
At their own 25-yard line.
So not that cover 2. We'll do this cover 2.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast.
He did it again.
For both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe
I did it again.
Watching this type.
Same thing I said I was not going to do.
The end zone, touchdown Atlanta. Aaron Jones with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
He is good.
And his kick is right through.
Falcons 21, Panthers 14. Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Darquez Denard brought
Well,
up.
partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And 3.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
The 34-yard
On 1st and 10, Darnold.
Oh, Miko Hardman.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Again, Darnold. That'll be complete to Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
PI, but okay.
Atlanta's defense.
Oh my God, I hate
They went with
these
the dive
games.
look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So Darnold departs. On comes Chandler Catanzaro for the Jets field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt.
And guess what? It missed because of this fucking lag.
And look at this.
I hate you,
Catanzaro
Madden,
misses
so
it
much.
left. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Empty
Well, it looked like
possession.
maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens,
No,
guys have a
it's that
tendency
this
to
game
pull
is
through the
stupid.
ball
Shut
to
up,
compensate.
commentators. I'm about
And in
to
doing
turn
so,
them on.
sent this one off target.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully
I love
there's
how
some
my guy didn't pick
determination
that ball
that
up.
sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. It's caught. Cooper. Touchdown, Falcons. Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Dan Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half.
And he can't find anyone.
I like how it like teleported me into him.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their
Kinda dumb.
timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Like, I know he's not fast, but like.
On second down, Darnold. He'll dump this off to Cook. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Darnold. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback, Denzel Ward.
I don't know how you can no-clip through somebody.
Stages of the first half.
10-10 at their own 44-yard line.
If you pick anything other than a QB nail.
About
I
set
really
to
hope
begin
I
their
injure
next
Big
drive,
Time.
the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this is incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
I don't understand.
Down at the 49.
Is that an outside zone or an inside zone? Because that's what my defense is supposed to be good at.
First down, Atlanta.
I don't know what's wrong with
So
my
one
fucking
play, and they're
defense.
already just shy of midfield.
No spacing.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Looking downfield for Jones. And that'll
Why didn't it let me pick it off at the 31? He just stopped moving. Why? Is that how this game's supposed to work?
Now offensively, it's third and 10.
I would have rage quitted. I don't care about any rules that happened. Like, I should have not got mossed by Julio.
Right now, the play caller's
Thank God he
thinking,
dropped it.
what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
Alright.
It's caught. Jones. And he'll go down, but not before
Easier
getting this
playmakers
inside the
should never
30.
happen in a game
And
ever
they pick
again.
up
They need to
25
think
as they
that.
convert on third.
Most annoying thing ever. Can't do shit on defense because
On
of it.
first down, it's Roethlisberger.
What is that animation?
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Press coverage
Why
on
is the
outside,
game
and for
fucking
defenders, that's the
cheesy?
ultimate risk-reward.
Again,
If you take the
the
risk,
same thing that happened
can you
last
reward
week.
yourself by keeping them on the line
Start
of
off
scrimmage?
fine,
No,
and then just like,
not on
nah.
that one. Got the step.
What is that tackle?
Out there for him to go get it.
You just stopped? Like, no? Like, that, you just don't want to tackle him? Hello? EA? What is wrong?
At the 6-yard line.
Did he have a stroke?
6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Like, did my player have a stroke? Why do you slow down? I'm takeoff, man. It's all right.
Falcon touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, it's Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Darnold completes it, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Darnold's throw caught here by Enunwa. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day, dog.
Darnold to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. This complete to Lockett. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 24 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He completes it to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 28. A big play there out of Cook. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself, how much of that is him with a great performance, and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Again, it's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by...
Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and now it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. The 40, the 30, 10, 5.
Darnold's pass intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 2-yard line.
So they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
On the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
So, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's